Yo, what's going on, guys? Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and where I'm going to be giving my NBA Houston Rockets trade deadline predictions as the Houston Rockets take a tough loss to the Sacramento Kings today, 130 to 128. And we're going to be talking about three players who could have potentially played their last game as a Houston Rocket tonight. I think the one for sure that I think will definitely be traded, and hopefully, because I don't want to see the Rockets go another deadline without not sending him somewhere. And I said it on my post game for the Rockets when I talked about the Kings Rockets game. I love Eric Gordon. He's had some some great memories. I'll reshare my memories of Eric Gordon. I got through four of my favorite memories are his 50-point game in Utah, his game winner in 17-18 against Philly, his clutch Game 5 Western Conference Finals 3 to give the Rockets the win. I know they didn't win that series, but it was still a really cool moment. And then the fourth one was when in the preseason, earlier this season, against the San Antonio Spurs, the preseason opener, I met the man himself, Eric Gordon, took a picture with him, talked with him for probably about 15, 30 seconds, or maybe even more because he was on the bike, but he was saying small things because he was on the bike for like 5 minutes. I was right next to him, so he was saying small things. So those are my four memories of, or like favorite, moments of him. But this is a different team. This is not the same team we were from 16 when he joined all the way to when Harden requested the trade and finally got traded. This is a different team. This is a young team. He just doesn't really go well with our young guys, and we just need to move him. And I'll always have respect for Eric Gordon because of the role that he carried when the Houston Rockets were as good as they were. But the Rockets got to move him. And I think there's so many teams that are interested in him. You got the Bucks. I think there is a chance there could be a 3-team trade between the Suns, Bucks, and Rockets. I don't know if it happens. If it were to happen, I could see Grayson Allen and a couple other players coming to Houston. But that could be a decent trade for the Rockets. I just don't know if it happens. I'm going to go with Eric Gordon heading to the Clippers. The Clippers are very interested in EG. I think this is the trade that I have going to happen. So here it is. Garrison Matthews, shooting guard, who's averaging 5 points per game, and Eric Gordon, who's averaging 10 points per game. Or no, he's averaging more. He's averaging like 12 or 13. And a 2023 first-round pick that belongs to Milwaukee, which, honestly, I think if the Rockets not only... You got to trade that pick. I think whether you do it in the deadline or whether you do it before the draft, this for the 2023 draft, you got to trade that pick that belongs to Milwaukee. That I know we love first round picks and new selections for the Rockets, but that pick's going to be like the 29th or 28th overall draft pick. Because the Bucks will have the second or third best NBA record in the NBA. So in that case, I think the Rockets need to trade that pick. So I have Garrison Matthews, Eric Gordon, and that 2023 first-round pick that belongs to Milwaukee going to the LA Clippers. LA Clippers are looking for some picks. They do not have many picks, so I think that's a good trade for the Rockets. Then the Rockets receive Luke Kennard, sharpshooter, averaging 10 points per game. Love the shooting for the Rockets, adding in some good shooting and some good scoring off the bench. And Brandon Boston Jr., who's a really nice guard. I would be really excited about his potential future. Let's move over to KJ Martin. I want this. So part of me wants the Rockets to trade KJ, but the other doesn't. Because part of me knows that, KJ being a free agent, knows that KJ will probably leave us in free agency. But I just don't know if we'll be able to get much for him because he's an expiring contract. So in that case, I also think KJ will win the dunk contest. And actually, it would be nice for a Houston Rocket to win the dunk contest. I think the odds of him winning the dunk contest this season, this at the All-Star activities are pretty high. I mean, look at his competition, man. I thought Shaedon Sharpe had a chance, but he just opted out a couple days ago. So it'd be nice for a Houston Rocket to win that thing. Also, want to see what he can do for the Rockets for the rest of the season. And, who knows? Potentially the Rockets could re-sign him. So why take out of the chance of, who knows? But I say keep him. I've been 50-50 with this thing back and forth, but I say the Rockets need to keep KJ. All right, let's move on to Jae'Sean Tate. Listen, Jae'Sean just had his best game of the season, and I had 16 points, 6 rebounds. I want us to keep Jae'Sean as well. I love the presence he brings off the bench for the Rockets. But if I were to trade him which I don't think you trade him, but I think the only team that I would trade him to would be Denver. I like it for Denver because they get some nice defense off the bench. The only player I would want for Jae'Sean Tate right now would be Bo Thailand. And I don't know if Denver does that. I don't even know if I want us to get rid of Jae'Sean Tate. So in that case, if I'm the Rockets, I'm only doing one trade, and that is the Eric Gordon for Luke Kennard trade. And I love the man, but I think we should also consider trading Boban Marjanovic for trying to get some cash, or try to get some cash considerations, or try to get a second-round pick for Boban. I love Boban. He's a great player. He, brings a lot of love by the Rockets. Right? I mean, he shows a lot. He shows a lot. I mean, the Rockets fans, including me, love Boban. I mean, whenever he comes into the game when we're down 25, everybody's cheering, but we're down 25. But Boban doesn't play. He's an expiring contract. He's going to leave us. And I just think that, personally, I just think that the Rockets, I just think that, it'd be best for them to trade him. Best for him, so he can get some minutes on another team. And also, we can end up getting something for him, like a second-round pick or cash considerations. So in that case, I do end up, I don't know who's interested in him, but it'd be interesting to see. You guys let me know your thoughts on the Houston Rockets trade deadline. What do you think the Rockets should do? Do you think they'll do anything? That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out. Go Rockets.